Our genuine, authentic nature is now and has always been present. Early in life, however, there is a disruption of this connection with our natural state of being. It becomes buried as we take on as our own the beliefs, judgments, and misunderstandings of the people and groups into which we are born. Who we come to believe as ourselves and the truth are severed. To reconnect and lift the fear of rediscovering ourselves, we need only to begin noticing and then soften these false layers, these boundaries around the body, heart, and soul. This is where the journey begins. Just a gentle softening by turning awareness towards ourselves. My name is Marie LaSalle, and I come to you from Beaverton, Oregon, just outside of Portland. This is the first podcast from Genuine Living. And by way of introduction, I will tell you that I am a clinical hypnotherapist, an intuitive counselor, a mom, mother-in-law, partner, and grandma. In my patchwork career, I have been an audiologist, baked waffles, delivered pastries, been an immunization forecaster, caregiver, and waitress. In high school, I worked at Taco Bell, which I mention because, oddly enough, it is in the running as my favorite all-time job. In the arena of genuine living, I have worked with people individually, have taught many classes, and facilitated numerous weekend retreats on topics such as the chakras, developing intuition, the Enneagram, meditation, and how to say no. And now I offer this podcast. But the most important credential that I offer, however, is that I have been on this same journey as you, and we will find the way together. I welcome any questions about myself or the podcast at genuinelivingpodcast@gmail.com. In this very first podcast, the introduction, I will begin with general information about its scope and lay out some foundation. But first, since we'll be working with awareness of ourselves, I would like you to take 30 seconds. That's all. Just 30 seconds, without judgment. Direct your awareness toward yourself, toward this beautiful being you call by name. So take a couple deep breaths. That's right. And then breathe again. And just notice. Breathing and noticing. What do you notice first? Your body, emotions, thoughts. Just be curious. No judgment, just curiosity. And notice. That's all. No need to change anything. Breathing and noticing, breathing, practicing awareness. That's all. Just practicing awareness. And now bring your attention back to my voice. So each podcast will begin with an introduction of the topic, followed by a guided meditation. The meditation is the heart of each podcast. My years of experience have shown that guided meditation, because of the client's relaxed state, loosens the hold of our habitual and usual thinking and allows us to sink into a receptive state. It's here you can find your own answers, and gently fall into your own truth. And at some other date, we'll talk about the research, but it appears that meditation can make permanent positive changes in the brain. There will be a podcast every 2 weeks. Each is designed and presented in a manner that will assist you to bring yourself into alignment with your genuine, authentic self. Currently, there are 7 topics scheduled. Each topic will be covered by 2 podcasts. And here is a description of the first 3. The first one is the wounded heart. To blossom into loving adults who are at ease with themselves and others, who find life curious and interesting, we must first love and value ourselves. This quality is easily thwarted if in our very early, vulnerable years we are not provided an insulated, protected environment in which to explore and come to value, love, appreciate ourselves. In these 2 podcasts, you will warm to your own heart and let go of the mistaken belief that you are anything but lovable. The second topic is the practice of non-judgment, living with equanimity. We feel judgment down to our bones. I'm talking about the ones we make about ourselves and others. Judgment festers in our souls. It's difficult to get away from its negative effects because as much as we judge others, we judge ourselves. And as much as we judge ourselves, we judge others. In this podcast, you'll learn to open the hidden chest that holds the negative conclusions you've arrived at, probably years ago, and find yourself living a kinder, open, calmer life. And the third topic, who am I? You might think it's obvious who you are, a combination of your mind, emotions, body, intellect. But is that who you really are? And just what is a mind, a feeling, the body, intellect? How do they get to be who you are? We're going to explore ourselves as a conglomeration of habits, of habitual responses that have been cultivated from very early in life. And they're not who you are either. We will be explorers discovering new territory inside ourselves. And the next 4 topics by name are trances and the grooves in your mind, going within, turning attention into yourself and listening to your own wisdom. Communication, learning to communicate as adults. And the last, your mind. So we are now to the guided meditation portion of this podcast. The explanation will take a while or a little bit, but the actual exercise I'm going to teach you is very short, and then you'll be able to use this throughout your day without having to sit down and take 30 minutes in order to relieve yourself of stress. So relaxation does relieve stress, and it brings in calm. It's healthy physically, mentally, and emotionally. It strengthens our ability to remain calm and neutral in the face of conflict and misunderstandings at home, at work, with friends, with children. Relaxation also makes us more receptive to our own inner knowledge, wisdom, to others. So for now, I want to start with bringing your attention to your breath. So I'm assuming you found yourself a comfortable chair to sit in. and that you feel supported by it. And so turning your attention fully to your breath, absolutely as fully as you can to your breath. Let all unnecessary thoughts be blown away. Blow them away. Now breathe, and this time breathe a little deeper than usual. Just allow the breath to come in and take it a little further than you usually do. This type of breathing can be a signal that you're going to let go of stress. Let the calm in your energy come forward and feel relaxed. Now, the image I want you to conjure up is something that we've all seen. It's of a baby in a front pack, a stroller, in mom or dad's arms that feels so safe in their environment and with the adults around them. It has given itself completely over to sleep. You can just imagine the little legs and their head bobbing, their arms kind of gently moving around, completely relaxed and safe. Now, you may have some concern, or you may believe that if you completely relax, you will be vulnerable to attack or surprise. And the baby initially looks unprotected. But if you widen your view, you'll see an alert parent. You'll notice that their energy is bigger than usual. And you can see that they are the protectors of this child. The child is not afraid and is not vulnerable. And you also do not need to fear that relaxing is putting your guard down. Actually, the impact of letting go of stress and donning relaxation is a way of creating your own protector. As we relax, our centers move down low in our body, move down low to our power center. We get out of our mind, and because of that, our mind is able to be more alert to what is really happening around you. Happening when you've disentangled from the chatter that goes on in your head. To be in a relaxed state sets you in a natural, compassionate power position. When we're relaxed, we can step back from a situation. We can step back and observe. So rather than going into an active defense mode or fearful mode, we can observe more clearly. We can notice our own feelings. We can make choices more clearly about how to proceed. We can see other people. We can see other people for how they actually are. Maybe they're afraid. Maybe they're defensive. But it allows a space between ourselves and the world out there. It gives us more room to make choices, to function, and to be respectful of ourselves. So now, turn your attention back to your breath and breathe a little deeper, breathing a little deeper, signaling relaxation. That's right, breathing. Follow the breath down your body. If you follow it down, you'll find your shoulders drop and your arms and your face, following the breath down. Now bring to mind a real or imagined image of a sleeping, relaxed baby. Just see her or imagine her or sense her, but observe her with all the senses available. Really observe. Imagine how she feels or he feels. Imagine what that's like to be so comfortable. And with that image out in front of you, invite the sense of that relaxation to move towards you. It can come slowly, or you can even keep it away at a distance. Notice if it's a color, what the visual is. Are there sensations involved? Just keep breathing and bring it closer to you. And as it comes in closer, and this is not taking anything from the baby, it's just sharing this sensation with you. As this relaxed energy gets closer, begin to feel it in your own body. If you see it as color, let that color come in. If there's a sensation, let that sensation enter. Begin to feel it in your body. Feel it up against your skin. Let your own muscles match or imitate that letting go. You can let gravity help you as gravity pulls us down closer to the earth. What does this feel like when it's up against your skin? Give in to the gravity. Move the image or the sensations closer to you and closer. And then, if you're able, let it enter your body. Let it fill your body. And when it does, everything changes. Everything changes. Your muscles relax. Your skin relaxes. Your jaw relaxes. There's just a big letting go in the body. Merge with it. Let it fill your body. There is nothing to fear. Great power lies in this and you. And imagine that it is enjoying, it is reveling and traveling in your body, filling up your body. There's joy both ways in letting go. Just settle in and breathe. Just breathe. Slightly deeper. How does it feel? It's your call. How does it feel? Do you feel how the baby looks? Not flopped over, of course, but just that sensation of trust. That it's okay to relax and trust that you'll be safe. Just breathe. So in a minute, I'm going to have you open your eyes. And when you do, you will experience yourself and the world as being broader and calmer than ever before. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Bring that relaxed state with you. Look around. Look inward and look around. Wonderful. So practice every day. If you had difficulty with this in bringing the baby energy of relaxation towards you, don't worry about it. Don't judge. Everybody has their own process. For one person, this might be easy. For another, it might be more difficult. But it will all come together. You just need to practice. That's all. Practice relaxing. And if some other image works better for you, then use that. Thank you.